Hello and welcome back to Yoga for Golfers. So this is a half an hour class, and it is a full body workup. We are going to be standing most of the time, so get your feet on and let's get started. Hello everybody. So we're going to start on our feet. This is for your golf, all the golfers in the world who want to have a good golf game today. So you're going to step your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Circle the hips around in one direction. So you can feel we're loosening up the area of the body that we're using a lot in golf, right? So we want to circle and get this area loosened up. And let's circle the opposite way. Good. Take a deep breath in. Hold it still. Let's step the feet a little bit wider now. About 3 to 4 feet distance apart. Good. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers there. Press the knuckles down behind your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you have a strap you'd rather use to connect your hands together, feel free to go ahead and do that. Take your arms off your back. Squeeze shoulder blades. And now let's circle the arms in one direction here. Where do you feel the most tightness in your shoulders? Is it the front, the back, the sides? Let's circle the opposite way. We're getting to know our bodies today, our golf bodies. And let's hold it still. We're going to press the knuckles down, squeeze shoulder blades towards each other, open and lift your chest, bend your knees a little bit here. Bow your body forward and down and take your arms up and over your back, drop your head. The more we practice this, the more open the shoulders will be getting for us. So patience is key. Good. Bend those knees. Lift your head up first and lift the body up to standing. Release your arms and shake out your shoulders. Good. Let's point the left toes towards the edge of the mat here. And we're going to bend into this left knee. And then we're going to straighten the left leg. We're going to bend, breathe in, and then we're going to straighten. Good. Bending, breathe in, and then straighten. Now for this next thing, we're binding the hands behind this left thigh. We're going to come under. So if you need your strap, I have a men's tie that I'm using. You can use that as well if you have a men's tie lying around your house. Bend this left knee. Take a deep breath in. Wrap your right arm around your back body and let the palm face out. Now take your left arm and lower it down and scoop it underneath this left thigh. Try to clasp your hands together behind the left thigh. Push into both feet and rotate the body open to the right. Good. If you're using a strap, you're going to connect your hands with the strap underneath this thigh. You want the hands to be closer towards the knee rather than the bottom. Keep breathing here. You can step that back foot a little bit closer towards the front foot and straighten and bend the front knee. Let's keep going with that. Straighten and bend the front knee. Use your breath. Good. Let's bend and rotate the body open here. Keep breathing. Good. Release that left hand down to the floor. Take that right arm up towards the sky. Let it pull you up with both arms out to a T and point the toes towards the long edge of your mat. Bring your hands down and the hands to the hips. Good. Pull the shoulders up and back. Open and lift your chest. Soften your jaw. Take your right foot, point it towards the short end of the mat, and let's bend and straighten this right leg. Good. The more you practice, the better the body will open, or the more the body will open, I should say. So again, patience and love, self-love, very important. Let's bend this front knee. Wrap the left arm around the back, palm faces out. Good. Take this right arm, lower it down, and you want to scoop it underneath this right thigh. Try to clasp those hands together behind the right thigh. Using a strap or a men's tie. Now, the closer the feet together, the easier this is going to be. Rotate the body open to the left and breathe. And straighten and bend this front knee. Working on shoulder flexibility and shoulder mobility as well. Let's bend, hold it, and rotate the body open again to the left. Keep breathing. Good. Take that right hand down to the floor. The left arm reaches up, and we're going to lift the body up to standing again. Both arms out to a T. Straighten that right leg and point the toes towards the long edge of the mat. Bring the hands to the hips. Take a deep breath in. Heel toe your feet in to standing. Good. Let's turn the left toes over, the left foot over, so you're pressing the ankle forward. Working a little bit on the feet today for our golf practice. Good. Let's circle the left ankle in one direction. Deep breathing. Let's circle the opposite way. Good. Hold it still. Let's turn the foot over again and press the ankle forward. Notice the difference, if any. Good. Releasing. And let's flip the right foot over. Press that ankle forward. Whew. You can feel which one is tighter, yes? It's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. Keep breathing. Circle around in one direction, the right ankle. Feel your jaw relaxing. Circle the opposite way. Love the ankles. Let's turn that right foot over, press the ankle forward. The left knee has a little bend in it. We're opening and lifting up the chest. Shoulders are up and back. The jaw relaxing. Good. Lots of deep breathing here. Good. Let's release that right foot. Lower the arms, shake out the wrists. Take a deep breath in. Arms float up towards the sky. Good. Extend your left arm and bend that knee. Try and touch the ceiling. Extend the right arm and bend that knee. Notice how the body dips to the opposite side. And let's do the other side again. Left arm long, left knee bends. Good. Right arm long, right knee bends. Left arm long, right hand to hip, both legs straight. Left palm faces in. Hinge the body to the right. Stretching out the side body muscles that help us to rotate with our golf swing. Take a deep breath, press down into those feet. We want the body to be loose, but we want it to feel safe. Let's bring the hips back to center and then lower the left hand to the hip, right arm up, palm faces in. Hinge the body to the left and squeeze your bottom. We're going to push the hips just slightly to the right. Very slight. Nothing too intense. Good. Both arms up towards the sky. Let's inhale here. Drop the shoulders down, hands into prayer. Step the feet a little wider and let your toes point out. Let's sink the body into a squat position all the way down. If your heels don't want to come to the floor, you're going to lift them up onto your rolled up blanket. Press the elbows into the knees and press your heart forward. Relax your shoulders. Let the shoulders completely relax. Lengthen through the crown of your head and soften your jaw. Good. Lots of deep breathing here. I know this can be a challenging one with the knees, so just take your time and be careful. And you can always sit on something as well, a yoga block or two. Again, the more we practice, the more the body will want to open up for us. Patience is key. Good. Let's bring the hands forward, and we're going to bring our body into a table position. The toes are going to stay curled under, and we're going to sit the hips back gently towards the heels. Make sure your knees are happy. You can always put a blanket underneath them. Keep your hands out in front of you and get a nice little opening for those feet. Good. Rock the hips gently forward and untuck your toes. So now the tops of the feet are down and you're going to sit back onto the heels. Again. So sometimes the front of the foot is tighter than the back of the bottom of the foot. So which is it for you? Inhale, pull your body gently forward, curl those toes under, take a deep breath in. And this time, you're going to sit back, but also up. So we're going to walk the hands back. I have a blanket. I'm going to put that on top of my heels. Sometimes it helps to cushion, and you can have quite a thick blanket if that helps you. Shoulders come up and back, and now we're opening up the soles of the feet. Toes are curled under. And we're breathing. Very important. If we stop breathing, it's a sign we're going too far. Good. Let's rock the body forward off of those feet and untuck the toes. Now, if the tops of your feet are sensitive, you can put your blanket underneath the tops of the feet and sit back. Otherwise, sit back, sit the body up tall with the tops of the feet underneath. Take a deep breath in. Good. Gently rock the body forward into a table position. Turn your hands so the fingers point in at each other. And then bring your right hand above the left. The hands are underneath the shoulders. Now I'm going to take my blanket underneath my knees just to give me some support. And from the center here of the body, we're going to slide the hands away from the center. So go as far as you can with the hands away from the center. And your chin is going to go in front of your right arm. Allow your body weight to gently come forward and down onto these arms. Take some very deep breaths into the body, into the back body, into the shoulders, and try to find some rest here. Good. Lean back a little bit to slide the arms in enough to switch them. So the left arm is going behind the right now, and we're walking those hands away from the center of the body as far as we can go. The chin in front of the left arm, heavy head, deep breathing. Lift your head and slide those arms in towards the center. Reach the hands out in front for our puppy dog stretch. Curl the toes under for stability, and you're going to reach the hips back. Rest your head to the floor. Walk the arms as far forward as you can. Let the jaw relax. Keep the head heavy here. Breathe deeply. Good. Lift your head and walk your hands in underneath your shoulders. Calf muscle stretching. We're going to take this left leg straight out behind, curl the toes, and push into that heel. The fingers are spread wide, and we're gripping the mat with the fingertips. I want to work on strengthening my wrists. So I grip, and then I squeeze back with the fingertips. Keep pushing into that left heel here, breathing deeply. Bring that left leg straight up behind the body and pull as long as you can. Try and touch the wall behind you with an inhale. And exhale, bring that knee under around the back. Try and touch the nose. Inhale, extend the leg long, creating some nice flexibility in the spine. And under again, knee towards nose. Inhale, one more, extending. This time, step the foot forward between your hands and forward as far as you can towards the top of your mat. Rock your hips forward and down, and then rock the hips back. You're going to point the front toes up as you rock back. So we sink the hips forward and down, and then we rock back and point the front toes up. Working on some opening up of the psoas, hips forward and down, and back, and the hamstrings. Forward and down, sinking those hips, and back, pointing the toes up. Let's keep breathing. Feel the jaw relax. Rocking forward into your low, very low lunge with the back knee down. And hold it here. Allow the hands to move inside this front foot, and let's roll to the outside of the left foot. Dropping that knee open. Pushing the ground. Here we are on the hip area now. You can relax the back foot to the floor. Bring the heart forward. Elbows are soft. Long neck. Let your jaw relax. Now, if this feels good, stay here. You can also lower down with the forearms to the floor or your blocks if you're using yoga blocks. Breathe in and out, nice, long, deep breaths. Sinking the hips gently, not pushing them, not forcing anything, just a very gentle movement with the breath. Good. Allow your hands to push down into the floor. The front knee comes back to center. I'm going to frame this front leg now and rock the hips back. Curl the right toes under and point the left toes up towards the sky. Let's tick-tock this left leg. Woo! Side to side. Getting into all the great muscle groups that we tend to use for our golf game. Giving them all some love. Let's hold it, flexing, and pull the belly up and over this left leg. Enough so you feel a stretch, but we're not overdoing it. If you have blocks for your hands, you can always put them under your hands. Now keep your left toes pointed straight up here. We're going to bring the right hand over to this left side and add a twist to the body. Really good, working on that lower back here for a great swing, great golf swing. Lots of deep breathing here. Left toes are pointing up. We're breathing. Finding relaxation in the movement. And slowly rotate back to center. Take a breath in and rock forward. Hands are going to press down alongside this left foot, and we're going to take this left leg and drag it back and underneath the body, the knee underneath the hip. Hands underneath the shoulders. Okay, let's do the other leg. Take your right leg out behind, curl the toes, and push into that heel. So here we have our calf muscle stretch. A long breath in, a long breath out. Good. Floating that right leg up and pull it as long as you can out behind you. Keep the left toes curled under. Breathe in. And bring the knee under around the back. Try and touch the nose. Inhale, extending. And exhale under, rounding the back. Deep breath, extend. Good. Let's step that foot forward between the hands. And start to rock forward and down with the hips and back, pointing the front toes up. Forward and down with the hips and back, pointing the front toes up. Good, let's do that a couple more times. Hips forward, down, and hips back, pointing the toes up. Hips forward, down, and back, pointing the toes up. When we come forward, we're going to stay here now, sinking the hips down and bringing the hands inside this front foot. Using the core of the body, very important, right? We want to keep the core intact, keeps everything else working safely. We're going to roll towards the outside of this right foot, and you're going to relax the left foot top down. Heart forward, shoulders relaxing. Allow your hips to sink gently. And you can lower down to the forearms here. If you have a block, you can rest the forearms on the block. The jaw relaxing. Keep pulling your heart forward. Long breath in, long breath out. Good. Walk your hands back inside this front foot. And the knee comes up to center. Hands frame the foot. Curl the left toes, the back toes. Rock back, pointing the front toes up. And let's tick-tock this front leg from side to side. Hold it, flexing, and bow the body up and over gently over this right leg. Deep breath in. And bringing the left hand over to the right side, floor or block, and notice what you feel. Keep the right toes straight up towards the ceiling. Good, let's turn to face forward, breathe deeply in, and let's bend into this front knee. Take a deep breath in and slide that right knee underneath the body. Hands come forward a little bit of the shoulders, about a hand print, maybe a foot print, and then circle your hips around in one direction. Good, circle the opposite way, take your time. Good, another bow with the puppy dog stretch. Drop your head down. Glue the hands to the floor. Head is resting. Soften the jaw. Let go of a sigh. Good, lift your head. Walk your knees forward and sit yourself down to your left side with your feet over to the right. Turn your body to the left for a twist. The right ankle is draped on top of the left foot, and we're turned to the left. The body is tall, we inhale, and we exhale, twist a little bit more to the left. Give the body some twisting love. It's what we do a lot of, right? When we hit that ball. Very gentle movements. And slowly rotate back to center. And let's flip over to the opposite side. The left ankle drapes on top of the right foot, and we rotate the body over to this right side for a twist. How's your breath? How's your jaw? Grow taller. Breathe deeper. And slowly rotate back to center. So that was a great session. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great golf game. We have other golf videos as well, so check those out. Give us some feedback. If there's anything else that you'd like to work on, let us know. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Namaste.